17 to 1. Number 378. All of us are growing. God and the universe are all born all the time. There is no constant and immutable God and universe. It is always prosperous and is born endlessly. There is no past, no present, no future. Things that just exist are being born. There is no life and no death. They are only born and thrive. Prenatal, postnatal, and postmortem are a series of beings. There is nothing but existence. Being is life. That is exactly what is being born. Nothing exists by itself. Nothing prospers alone. It breathes, pulsates, lives, exists, and glorifies by the being before it. Also, the body of everything is forever because it is nothing. The people on earth live in their pre-birth place and move on to their pre-birth place. Also, people on the earth live on the earth and move on toward the earth. Also, people on earth live in the afterlife and progress toward the afterlife. But since all of them are in God, there is nothing of their own. It is neither good nor evil. It is only born. There is no space for humans in the spirit world, because it is determined by the emotions within them. Also, there is no fixed direction for that reason. And there is no time, only emotional change there. People on earth have a body. For that reason, they see the whole universe as created. But the universe is not created. If it is created, eternity is impossible. The universe is born in God, grows with God, and is always born forever with God. Only great delight pulsates, breathes, grows, and prospers with existence. Existence is constantly prospering by ever-changing. It is neither good nor evil. All of these are born, and they grow and never stop. This is because God is constantly reigning, and is constantly growing and rejoicing. What God wills is what He does. And the act of God is great prosperity and great delight. 17 to 5. Number 382. The whole universe is not outside of God. The whole universe is raised in God and held by God. Therefore, the universe itself has the same properties as God. It is part of the manifestation of God itself. The past, the present, and the future all exist in the breathing present. Both the world before birth and the world after death are in God. Your own actions before birth affect you as a human on earth. The act before birth is judged and compensated after birth, but it does not appear as bad karma. There is the manifestation of God's great love and joy. Bad karma does not appear as evil, and good karma does not appear as good to humans on earth after birth. Because God is great delight, and because the whole world, including the spiritual world and the world of the gods, is a manifestation of great delight. Within the limited range of human sensation on earth, it can have consequences that feel evil, but they are all prosperous. This mechanism is the same when a person is transferred to life after his death. There can be no hellish phenomenon. In analogy, even if it is cloudy upstream, it is clear downstream. In short, there is no hell before birth, or after death. Humans must know the truth that eternal prosperity continues, while great delight further increases. The ideas of people on earth who believe that every action must be criticized and punished are far from God's will, God's actions, and God's prosperity. There is no judgment in delight, and God has no precepts. The precepts block the progress of prosperity, and the judges judge rejoicing and purification. They are acts of cutting God Himself. There is no judgment and no precepts. Humans need to know that the whole world is just the delight that springs up. Action is the result. Thought is the cause. The cause is the result. Results don't stop there. They create new causes. People in the spiritual world before birth give birth to people on earth after birth. People on earth give birth to people in the spiritual world after death. In addition, the results of postmortem people are the causes of people in the spiritual world before birth. Everything on earth is in the world before birth and in the world after death. These three worlds are very closely related. The fundamental, great breath, is one. Breathing before birth is connected after birth and death. Everything on earth is the same as the world before the people were born. Therefore, even in the world before birth, there are houses, land, mountains, rivers, parents, children, couples, brothers and sisters, friends, clothing, food, and living on the ground. Based on people on earth and everyday life on earth, the world before birth and after death is perceived just like a movie. Conversely, based on the world before birth, humans must know that material life on earth is just those images. If you want to know all about beauty and ugliness, good and evil, and past, present, future, time, and space, you have to know the truth of the above-mentioned three worlds.